Hello, my comrades in Christ. I'm not smoking. This is a incense stick because I want to talk about some things that have been rattling in my brain as of today, as of recently. Today, I want to talk about why society is artless and I'm drowning. I live in Austin, Texas, which is probably the closest representation of society slowly becoming more dystopian and artless, for a lack of a better word. Locally owned restaurants are shutting down, DIY venues are closing their doors, waymos are driving around, and they're seemingly ubiquitous and impossible to avoid. And what once felt like a close knit community of artists feels like a disjointed playing ground for like wannabe influencers and remnants of the Silicon Valley elite as things go, right? And I'm not saying change is good or bad. Evolution is the constant nature of reality, but uh, I'm kind of just sick of these vibes. Like, I don't resonate with these vibes. I want for things to feel weird and open and curious again. And, well, they say, be the change you want to see in the world. And um, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to embody that. I'm trying to create things that are unique and, um, with varying degrees of success. Everything's kind of become like a meme. You know what I mean? Like if a meme is a meme is like a mirage of the thing that it represents. It stands for, It's like we're in this hall of mirrors of memes. You know, we don't know how to sit with like what's in front of us. Like we can't just look at it in the eye. And I'm very guilty of this. Like I can't. Sometimes I feel like my whole entire life is one elaborate ploy to avoid reality, and it's not like reality is what I'm necessarily interested in. It's just like I'm trying to get away from the noise outside of me that is preventing me from reaching what I want to, the things that I want to touch in life, like the truth and beauty and integrity. You can lead an entire life just following the rules and regulations, but that doesn't mean you're living with integrity, because integrity is, to me, is an intrinsic value. It's not something that's extrinsically dictated. I mean, there's some things that are dictated by things that are outside of you, like how you show up in community. Like that's something that's outside of you, reflecting how you're living according to your values or not. But I'm talking about walking through life with integrity. I don't know, it's hard. It's like I'm so distracted that I don't even know where to begin when like I have this deep desire to create something and I feel like I'm being just pummeled and punished with noise and distractions, and it's like I have to fight with my entire being to focus and return to myself. I've always had, I guess, kind of like depressive or hermit episodes, and it's like I spiral inward, but I feel like lately I've been spiraling outward. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just throwing myself into things and situations and seeing what sticks. And a lot of people like live this way for their whole lives, but I'm very used to like always being in the sense of like having this inner compass that I never want to let go of. And if I feel far away from it, if I feel distant from my inner voice and inner being, I feel just completely lost. Like I can't navigate reality without like feeling like I'm just being thrown around and flown around. And I don't know. I think a lot of this is like maybe like nervous system work, because I'm definitely like someone that's like, I'm a people pleaser or a fawner. Like I kind of just, I can look at someone and I can tell like what they want from me. It's like a special talent. Like I'm like, I feel like this person wants me to be like funny and lighthearted. So and sometimes I like rebel against it. It's like if I can tell that someone wants me to like especially if someone wants me to like bend to them or something, you know, it's like I will kind of like refuse and go the other way and like kind of like lash out. But it's more just like I'm very good at mirroring and like matching people's energy, which is a good or bad thing. But right now it feels bad because I like if I don't have a mirror, I'm empty. I feel empty. Like if I've been finding it hard to be alone with my thoughts. And today I just did some journaling, which I haven't done in a long time. And I just felt really called to like face myself, you know. And I wrote about this, about how I've been like spiraling outward and like ways that I'm thinking like how to return to myself. So I guess I have to like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to like circle back to like this outer mayhem that is going on. But I think a lot of it, like reckoning with it, is like reckoning with yourself, you know, like facing yourself, reducing the noise in your life, turning off your phone and putting it in a drawer really far away from everything, unplugging your Wi-Fi, just walking away from all of the noise, like truly and erratically. And what's left, you know, what's left when you turn off all the noise? How are you feeling in that exact moment? What do you have to say? What's on your mind? And I did that today, and this is what I have to say. This is what it's on my mind, you know? But yeah, I think I'm kind of sick of like irony, like everything being irony poisoned. It's hard because I want to make things, and like, I'm not going to lie, like if I post something and people like unsubscribe, I'm like, I take it personally. I'm like, well, I did something wrong, you know? Or I'm boring, and you know, I might be kind of boring, you know, like I'm not a natural like entertainer, you know, I'm not a great speaker. That's just the name of the game, you know? Like I don't know, like that's my energy's a certain way. The things I want to say are not like the most popular things ever or whatever, and that's fine. Like this is, my art is not for everyone, or I don't know, this is art, but like I'm not for everybody, you know? And but I'm trying to say the things that I wish, like I'm trying to talk about things that I wish were talked about more, instead of just sitting there and wishing like somebody would say like, what is going on? Like when did everything become so artless and shallow? You know, I want to talk about it. that's kind of like what I'm trying to do about it right now, I guess. And there's also like maybe just showing up for your like local artistic community, which I try to do, but it's, it's like if you're an adult working 9 to 5 and you have chores and like et cetera, et cetera, it's like you can only be in so many places at once. And like, I don't know, like also like if you're artistic, it's like I feel like you need a lot of alone time to recover from like masking as a full-time employee. At least I do. Like it takes a lot of like physical and mental effort to be able to like perform in society for me. It's just something I'm noticing a lot right now. It's like on YouTube, of course, like you have to be like entertaining in a way, or like have to have an eye-catching title, or you have to make a face like like, and it's fine. Like that's the like in a way it is the platform, or like, like if you have a canvas, like I guess paint is one of the things that goes on there. Like I'd be like, why are you painting on a canvas? That's crazy. Like I don't know. That's a bad analogy, but it's like you play a guitar, right? You play the piano, and yes, there's like prepared piano and like people that play the guitar with their feet, and well, that is playing it, but it's like it is like the nature of the thing. But I think I don't know. I think we can play with. I like the idea of playing with the form of things, including the internet. Like it's fun to be like, I'm gonna sit here blowing incense in my face and like contemplate the nature of reality. Like there's other people that do this. It's like not unique, but it's like I don't know, like what I'm just like, what if, I'm that's what I find interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of sick of how like everything's so like samey and repetitive, and like it's trying to prove itself in a way. Like it's like, and I find myself like feeling like I need to do the same thing to stand out. It's like I need to sell myself, and that's what I see a lot. It's like you're trying to sell the idea of yourself to other people all the time. It's like um and I've tried really hard to do that. It's like I've tried to be like to define myself so that people like can understand me and consume me, and I don't know, like I just want to create freely. Like I don't want my creativity to be like like I'm sick of it. Like I'm sick of seeing it. So like why would I do it too? Not to be like a pretentious asshole, but like I don't know. I don't know. It's do you know what I'm saying though? It's like everything feels so repetitive right now. And like it's all just trying to like and then with AI it's like a whole nother level of like flattening and like I hate it. I don't know. I don't like how like we have to like there's a sense of everything's becoming so flat. Um and it's happening with movies too, and they talk about this. They're like, yeah, we're not going to get funding if we're not like a freaking remake of a movie that's been remade like 500 times already. like we're not going to get an original script off the ground. It's like A24 is like the only like one of the only studios that has like original ideas, and even then they have to like you know I don't know, it's just like, what if we all just did something different, and like if nobody's watching and nobody cares, like let's just go with it, or like just send it to people or something. I don't know, like send this video to someone. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to be like and subscribe, and I've never done that in any of my videos, but um hi, my name is Ara, and I just kind of talk about things that I feel like talking about on here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having such a hard time with this concept right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I I'm trying to show up in the way that I believe in, and it's not always gonna work, you know. Um, and that's okay. But I'm tired of feeling so insecure because I don't know if what I'm doing is resonating with other people. It's like I feel like I'm onto something, but I can't tell, you know. And you know, that's the work I have to do right now. That's like why I'm trying to like introspect and like turn off the noise and be like, okay, like what do I actually want to say? Like how do I actually want to show up, you know? And um I hope by doing that it's like it'll just have like a cascading effect, or like a snowball effect, if you know what I mean. And I think it's good to remember like not everything's online, you know, and I'm trying to like inspire myself with my surroundings, or just slow down. I think is where I'm at right now. Like I just want to slow down and introspect and journal, and um, reconnect with myself, my body, and I hope it'll be easier to share, because I don't want to keep these types of thoughts to myself necessarily, you know. Like I hope I can sit with the discomfort of like, this is me, you know. This is, I'm a form that exists and has these thoughts. Because there's a like, I'll have these thoughts all day, and there's just something that happens where I'm like, I get excited because I'm like, well, I feel like this is something want to share. And then something happens where I like try to sit down and do it, and it's like, whoa, it's like a shock to my system, and I feel like I'm on stage or something, and like it doesn't feel natural anymore or intuitive, and I don't know, I think it's something I have to like sit with and like learn, you know. um and I think maybe as I do it more, it'll just feel as intuitive. Like what I'm hoping is that it'll feel as intuitive as like my thoughts do. Like I have that relationship with writing basically, where when I write, it's just a conscious expression of my unconscious mind. Or it's not even fully conscious. Like it's just flowing with my unconscious, and it doesn't feel like an effort. Like it doesn't feel like I'm trying. And I've had that with music, that relationship with music too, but right now I'm not sure how to like show up for it. So it's kind of like um it feels tricky, like this feels tricky, you know. Um but again, it's like it's just a physical, like an emotional response where it's like a shock, and um it happens to me when I have to perform too. And um, learning how to feel that and still say what I want to say and be authentic. It's, I think that's something that has to do with the nervous system and, like nurturing that practice and like learning how to feel secure in myself as I navigate reality and challenging things. And I think the more I sit, like I'm trying to learn how to sit with myself, if that makes sense. And I've gone through phases where I'm so good at that, but it's like reality will just pull you in all directions, man. Like it's crazy. Like there's so much distraction and noise. Like I already said this, but like it really is like there are days where I cannot be with the silence, and it's scary. Like it's scary to feel so dependent on like distraction, and yeah. I have to dig and like I have to remind myself that it's okay to be alone with my thoughts, and it's okay to just sit with what is, and I have a feeling that the more that I do that, it'll just open things up for me in a way that I've never experienced before. There are days where I experience everything as threatening. Like I wake up and I'm late to work, and it's like reality is just happening to me. It's just slapping me in the face all day, and I'm just, resistance begets more resistance, and everything's going astray, and it can become like a joke. Like it's funny, like reality is funny like that. It's like, hey, like, isn't it funny when you resist reality? It's just gonna like, funny. So I don't know. I mean, I find the same thing with dating, to be honest. Like I don't know how much I want to talk about like dating, but it's like if you're just setting yourself up to be rejected when you're like your energy, I think, is desperate. I don't like that word because it has negative associations, but reality has like a magnetism to it, like I think a lot of times like I've been so scared to lose someone, and I just like lose them, because I'm so scared of losing them. I'm like, I don't want to lose you. Don't leave me. And then everything in my reality shifts so that like they do end up leaving me, because I'm like so focused on them leaving me, even when they're right there, even when they're right there, they're right in front of me. And I'm like, I can just tell you're going to leave me. And when they do, like months or years later, or the next day or whatever, whenever it does happen, I'm like, see, you left me. I don't know. It's like, I didn't know how to relax and just be in the moment, and it's really hard because being left really sucks. Being rejected really sucks. Losing your job really sucks, I don't know, like losing things, losing subscribers. That's not that serious, but like losing a friend, like drifting apart. It's all those possibilities are there as soon as you gain something, and that's scary. I might lose people by talking in this way. Like, it's weird, right? Like, I don't know. Like, does this even make sense? You know, like, I don't know. Sometimes everything is just so terrifying. I don't know. Like, and I'm trying to work on that, on relaxing. It's very radical for me to do something, decide I'm going to do something and not freak out about it. Like, it's very likely that I'm going to post this, and I'm already thinking about the catastrophic effects of that. You know, it's a humiliation ritual to post for me. I'm not kidding. Like, every time I post, I feel like an immense cascade of shame. And I'm trying to figure out, like, and that's not entirely true. It's like, it does get easier, but I'm just saying, like, it's there. I can go into it if I want to, or like, if that's, I can get swayed and carried away in that direction. So I don't know. I think this year I want it to be different. I just want to experience, like actually enjoying what's in front of me, and not thinking about all the ways that I'm going to lose it and it's going to go away. Anytime that I've been happy, it's been really hard for me to just savor it and hold on to it and be grateful for it. I had a friend tell me recently that they were walking around at night and listening to shoegaze, and they were like, this is my dream. And I'm like, they're like, I'm living my dream life right now because I'm doing this. And I was like, I never thought about that, you know? And there's times where I've thought about, like, oh, like, what if 16-year-old me saw my apartment right now? I think she'd be psyched. I think she'd be psyched that I have all these, like, books, and, like, this is just an extended version of my, like, teenage years, if I'm really honest. Like, if my room was the size of an apartment, this is what it would look like. You know? So in a way, I am living my dream, but it's like, in a lot of ways, I feel like I'm letting her down because I don't read as much as she used to, or I used to. I've become, like, swallowed up by reality, and, like, and I can't always be artistic and, like, introspective, and it's hard. Like, I have a hard time with, like, not always making art. Like, I feel like I want to always be making art, and if I go days or weeks without making something, I feel really disappointed in myself. And I don't know, I have to remind myself, like, even if all I'm doing is showing up to work and doing my chores, like, I can still, like, that's, the art is still in me. You know, it's in the music I'm listening to as I do the dishes. It's in how I fold and arrange my clothes. It's in how I look at the moon when I'm walking home. It's all there. Like, I don't have to, like, explicitly be creating something in order for it to be be leading the artistic life I dream of, you know. Um I don't know, I have this dream of like going to Berlin and getting an artist visa and being like an artist, you know, like, and sometimes I think I get caught up in the dream. I'm like, well, I'm not an artist now. Like I'm just uh an NPC right now, you know, and um I have to remind myself like today, like yes, you're an artist today and you can do these things today. It's available to you, you know, and you. I'm saying this to me and you. So um everything that you desire, it's yours because you wouldn't desire it if it didn't want you to. You know, that's how I like to think about life because I don't think reality is merciless and cruel. I don't think it would give you the heart that you have and let you want these things so much. They want you back too, I promise. So I think if you learn how to show up in this way, like it'll come to you. I really believe this, and like that's the shit I'm in right now. That's the work I'm doing right now. You know, like I'm trying not to resist my nature anymore, and it's really hard. It's really hard. Like my nature wants to say these things. My nature wants to share these thoughts with you, and it wants it to resonate. So I don't know. I think my foot keeps falling asleep, so I might sign off. But um yeah, sending a lot of love out there. Yeah, the things that you want you, and you can relax into yourself and show up. And if you don't know what you want, it's okay to absorb things and just go with the flow for a while. Sometimes I don't know what I want, but it's like I think I do know what I want, but sometimes it gets confusing, you know, to like how do I want it? You know, where do I want it? Sounds weird, but it's like I want a partner, but like what kind of partner? You know, it's like I want to live abroad, but like when and how. I want to continue pursuing music, but like how do I want to do that? You know, it's like, and I get caught up in those things because I feel like I have to have a plan, but I think I'm actually just very happy when I just let myself just create whatever I want to create and at the pace that I want to create it, you know. That's how I feel happy, and yeah, I'm trying to just let things flow more. So I think I'm going to sign off now. This transmission from me to you has been blessed by the aliens. So thank you all. Many blessings. Good night.